The world's first computer was invented to make clothes. Born in 1752, Joseph Marie Jacquard grew up around looms. His father was a master weaver in Lyon, France. At the time, creating intricate woven patterns could only be done painstakingly by hand. Each change of color required a manual switching of threads, a slow, skilled, and expensive process. But Jacquard had an idea. What if the loom could automatically switch threads on its own? What if there was a way to give the loom instructions, have it complete complex patterns without any human intervention? Inspired by attempts by past inventors to automate this process, Jacquard spent years on this problem, and eventually he broke through. He created a device that could read instructions from a conveyor belt of hole punch cards. Each hole gave the loom instructions on which threads to switch. Each card was fully customizable, allowing the operator to invent new patterns and have the machine transfer those patterns directly into the fabric. Jacquard had created a machine that could convert human instructions into a physical output, the world's first programmable machine. The reaction was not what he expected. Silk weavers in Lyon rioted on the streets, fearing that this machine would take away their livelihoods. His machines were destroyed, he was attacked in public. The French government eventually intervened, declared the loom public property, and paid Jacquard a pension for his troubles. By the time he died in 1834, there was an estimated 30,000 looms operating just in France alone. Over a century later, when modern computing was being developed, the earliest method of feeding information into a computer was by using punch cards. Charles Babbage, who's widely considered the father of computing, directly cited the Jacquard loom as an inspiration for his work. I don't think Jacquard could have imagined what his invention would one day inspire. I think he was just trying to find a more efficient way to make fabric. And that fabric still exists today. Jacquard fabric, named directly after him, is defined by its intricate patterns woven directly into the textile itself, rather than printed or embroidered on top. That distinction is what makes it so special. The pattern isn't applied to the fabric, it is the fabric. Whether it's a colored pattern like plaid or a textured pattern like woven sashiko. If it was programmed into a loom, it's a Jacquard. It's impossible to know how history would have played out differently if Jacquard didn't invent his automated loom. Maybe someone else would have come along and had a similar breakthrough, and everything would be the same. Or maybe many of the things that we enjoy in modern life, from the fabric of this jacket to the device that you're watching me on right now, wouldn't exist if it wasn't for a weaver in France who just wanted a better way to make fabric.